Hello, bro.
Hello, bro.
Good to see you.
Same here, bro.
Always, always. Okay, amazing one for Liverpool. That has taken them to the top of the league. And they are almost the same points with those below them. I think 42 points. Amazing win for Liverpool today against Burnley. So can I get your thoughts on that matchup today?
Yeah, they showed class. It was just a walk away for them. In as much as, yes, they came to Burnley, but then they showed that Burnley, you guys, if you don't take time, you are going down back to the championship. But what happened within the first 7 minutes or thereabout, they've already scored their first goal. Okay? And then Yota, was it Yota? Yeah, Yota then topped it up at about 90 minutes or so. And it was just a seamless victory for them. It's a fight. It's a fight between the league. It's a fight between Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City. Manchester City are still there, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Liverpool has played half of the games for the season, 19 games, having 42 points, scoring 39 goals, and conceding 16. That's a good record for them. Good record when it comes to the defense. 16 goals. Mind you, I say that Arsenal has been so good with their defense. And from starts now, Liverpool are doing better because they have conceded 16. Same with Arsenal at 16. Arsenal has played 18, but they have played 19. Then goals for, they've scored 39 against Arsenal's 36. And these are things that count. You cannot just ignore these stats. But then, guess what? Manchester City, that has been on holiday, that has played 17 games, has scored 40 goals. Yeah, they've scored 40. And there's no how Manchester City will not score at least 3 goals in 2 games. There's no how. So that's to tell you how competitive the league is today. At 42 points, you will also wonder, even if they double these numbers, by the time they've played their 38 games, at 84 points, is that enough for a season? I don't think so. It will be a very poor season. Because even in the COVID year, the year 2019 to 2020, that Liverpool took the league, that most teams were shaking, their legs were shaking. Manchester City was down. Yes, they were second, but the gap was just 2 months. More than 10 points. Liverpool had 99 points.
Yeah.
COVID year. Then what about now? What's the difference? Now that they have the more time, in as much as one will say the games are coming so quickly, but mind you, COVID time, you know what happened? The games were just jam-packed and just say, oh yeah, just play out the game. Let it not be that the Premier League does not get concluded. So what am I saying? It's looking competitive, but I just wouldn't feel nice if teams don't improve in the second half of the season. Because if Liverpool stays with the same stats they are running, they will be on 84 points. If Arsenal, if they are lucky to win their game, then we are talking about 43 points. Then if they double on 43 points, we are talking about 86 points. In England, for the past 10 years, you find out that most teams have been crossing the 90 points for them to win the league. Manchester City, about 3 years ago or so, crossed the 100-point marker. So these are the things we need to look out for. But what if that's why I still see Man City as the favorites, personally. Because what if De Bruyne comes back? We're not going to see a Man City that will repeat what they have repeated in the first half. You will see a Man City that has improved from the first half of the season. And mind you, they still have great players out there. By stats, Haaland has had more shots. Yes, Haaland of today will not be the Haaland of last season. But then, he has had more shots than any player in the Premier League. Rodri has had more passes than any player in the Premier League. Okay, so you cannot you cannot just push them aside, knowing that they have the individual players. Yes, they might not have they do not have De Bruyne right now, but they have individual players. They have the recent history, so they are coming with the pride. We are coming with confidence that what they did last season they can repeat it this season, and also they have Pep Guardiola, the best coach in the world. And mind you, they just won the Club World Cup. We should give them more confidence going in this new year. So we don't have to write them down. But then, as it stands, we need to congratulate Liverpool. Even with the plenty injuries, but then there's no club that is not suffering injury. I also understand that clubs like Chelsea, now then carry on for head. Like say everybody in Chelsea has wounded. But then we know that they still have Jackson, they still have Sterling, they still have name them out there. But then, and them go complain pass. Okay. Yes, it's a nice one for Liverpool so far. Nunes has shown that he is a good striker. He scored today. Salah has shown that he's the king. He's the king of African football in England. So let's see how it goes. I wish them all the best. Klopp has also shown how tactical he can be, bringing in new squad. Even while they were doing well in the first 2 months of the league, what then happened? McAllister dropped. The McAllister that was just so terrific. So just imagine if McAllister comes back, my brother, the second half of this season will be bloody.
All right, I'm drawing the curtain at this point. Thank you so much
brother.
for being
Thank
on
you,
the show.
brother. Thank you, brother.
And I hope to hear from you next time.
Thank you, brother.